Sometime last year, and I was just actually walking down the street, and Nan Wolf, the chairlady of this whole committee, she grabbed me by the arm and she pulled me into her store and she said, "Look, I want you on this campaign, Mark." We wanted folks from the community to submit people that they thought was worthy. Mike Seeger, a very famous musician, just passed away, so we have him there. Stonewall Jackson. This was the last man hung in Lexington. He was hung in 1906. Back behind the old jailhouse.
The Righteous and Rascals of Rockbridge County was inspired by two pavers that have already been installed here on Main Street. They honor explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. Now more are on the way.
These are all people that you might not see, you might not glamorize, but they are interesting people. All of us on the committee had a say in not only who's going to go on the paper, but what is said on the papers. Because we're very limited to what can be said. But the idea is that once you look at that, that's sort of a teaser. Then you can look online, or we're looking at coming up with a brochure that explains a little more about the people. We can put up to 76 papers, but we're going to probably put in 45 or 50 of them and leave that open because one of the requirements is you have to be dead. Well, there's a website, rrrockbridge.org, that people can look up and get information on who has been funded and who has not been funded. Typically a paver is $250. The bricks are very distinctive. When people are walking down the street, their eyes are always down on those bricks. And so we're just trying to follow the trail here. You know, while they're already looking down, well then, you know, surprise, surprise, you've got something else to look for now.
The first 19 pavers should be in place in April. George Crump's name is on one of them. Crump is said to be the first recorded streaker in the country. He was a student at Washington College, now Washington Lee University, when he was arrested for running naked through Lexington in 1804. He later served briefly in Congress. For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Athena Tao.